Never mind. Live anyway. Come on, what's going on here? Hello, everyone. Yeah, sorry about all this. Let me just sort this out. I'll be with you in a minute because people are arriving late and I'm on my own tonight, so bear with me. Teams are coming out. Bear with me with the messages, by the way, because my TV's. I'm on the stream. I'm trying to share the screen and everything. So bear with me. Hope you're all well. Let me get this up. I'll get you on the thing.
As he says himself, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not pressing any panic buttons. David De Gea remains United's number one. They do revert to a back four with Alex Telles missing out from the 5 in Germany. Ren, who was suspended in midweek and was left out at West Ham, is back in favour today, and Paul Pogba is in. He didn't play in any of the 4 derbies last season. Mason Greenwood gets the first taste of a Premier League derby alongside Manchester-born.
Yeah, so anyway, hello Connor, hello James, hello Lone Star, Omar, David, Dunsters, David Grace, all right everyone. Yeah, all in the chat. Yeah, I'll get to you. I can't put nothing up in the moment. 1 minute, because I've got what I'm trying to do is do everything on one at the moment because.
Raheem Sterling has another chance, the 21st, to score against United for the first time. Gabriel Jesus has also not yet notched against the Red Devils.
Anyway, we'll get to your comments. These will arrive on the scene in about 10 minutes, so we'll read all your comments out. For the moment, I can't read any comments out, yeah? But I know you're all in the I hope you've all had a good day. Newcastle beating West Brom 2-1. United are on the pitch now. I've just come in at the last minute. I was supposed to be off tonight, but apparently no one. I've just had to come into the thing. They're both on the halfway line. Anyway, I hope you had a good weekend. Don't forget, weekend we've got the Arsenal game tomorrow. How many of you looking forward to that tomorrow? I don't know. I think it's going to be I think we'll win tomorrow, though. I do really believe we can't lose to Burnley. There's no way we can lose to Burnley. I can't see it happening. Cannot see that happening, even though how bad we are at the moment. I'll read your comments out from the phone because I can't put them on the screen at the moment. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. Where are my glasses? Hold on a minute. Let me get my glasses. There we go. Steve ASC says Arsenal seem to beat Burnley a lot by 2-1. Yeah, I don't think we've been beaten since. Glasses, please, Claude. I've got my own prediction. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. The game's kicked off. I don't want everyone. Claude, turn your sound off. You will get copyright. No, I've got no sound on at all, mate. I shouldn't have. I don't think. I haven't got any sound on at the moment. Let me. It's. Anyway, you see, just playing it around at the back at the moment. What's this say? Agreed, James. Omar says agreed. City coming forward. Oh, this is De Gea catches it. Where's the strippers, Claude? Says Connor. How did QPR get on today? By the way, I've not seen any scores yet. By the way, there's boxing tonight. Terry will be back for that boxing tonight, 9 o'clock. The Joshua v Pulev fight. Terry will be hosting that tonight. Final minute again against Reading. Mind you, they're a good side this year, Reading, aren't they, Connor? Yeah, you seem to lose to a lot of last-minute goals, didn't you? Man United on the attack. I've had to move across. My TV's fucked, isn't it? So, I don't know what's going on with my TV, man. Fucking joke. Come to do it yesterday. I think they buggered the thing up. United coming across. Let's read some of your messages. Well, it's nothing really happening at the moment. Desmond Tutu in this one says Lone Start. You see the RVP interview, Claude spoke about leaving Arsenal. Yeah, I think we all knew why he left. Club showed didn't want ambition. They were talking about figures to him rather than all 5 British teams will play second leg at home in Europa League in same day since they seeded. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see what Tottenham and Arsenal do, innit? Because they're both, mind you, there's no crowd, so I don't think that's going to be making any difference, is it, really? So, 3-1 City. One might have to play Wednesday night, I think. That's what will probably happen. Same night with an early kickoff. Yeah, great goal from Newcastle. The winning goal. Yeah, it was a brilliant header, wasn't it? In the end, was it a header? Yeah, brilliant goal from Newcastle. Fred's gone down injured now for a while. It was a free kick. It was a free kick to United here. Which defence is worse, Man United? Which defence is worse, Man United? No, I mean Chelsea's have got bad. Have I been blocked? Can't see my messages. No, you shouldn't be blocked. I don't know why. Well, I can see them. I can see them come up, so you wouldn't be blocked if I can see them. Bruno has been Man United's top player. Fernandes, yeah, agreed. Let me see what I can do here. I might do something completely different. Bear with me, everyone. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so what's going on? Let's have a look at your I'll get the game on here. I think I can get the game on here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen, but where's Diesel today? Come on, Diesel, hurry up! I 15 minutes more else. Anyway, bloody chaos here. Fucking. Still 0-0, and anyway, let's read your messages at the moment. Nothing really happening in the football. I've got 49-inch LG. You can have Claude. Peter about the free. yeah. It's not enough. It's not. It's the thing. It's got. They've plugged something in there to make the internet go quicker. It's fucked it up even worse. I don't know what they've done. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know what's going. Claude, give us a tune. So I think there's a free kick coming in. There's a corner, a throw into Man City on the edge of the 16-yard box from Cancelo. Here he comes. Yeah, Chelsea win, they go top. Yeah, you're right, Lone Star. It'll be a tough game, though. Everton's not an easy place to go and get a result. Champions League draws Monday. Whoever draws Barca will be tied around. Barca's the only team that's unseeded out of the top. Yeah, that's right, because Juve absolutely destroyed them on the last. Thank you, Midnight Ryan. I hope you're well. Let's go. Who's your favourite? He's dead now, mate. My favourite. He's long gone. Well, he was my favourite. I've got a new favourite now, but I love Luther Vandross. Love Luther Vandross, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Any more? Corner comes in. City. Oh, just as wide. Man United with a corner. It's not to no avail. Right. McTominay could not get onto that for the corner. So United are pressing quite well here. They're pressing quite well. City. Here we go. Here we go. Here goes foul on Sterling. Yeah, it's very quiet at the moment. There's nothing really happening. Just knocking it about in the middle of the park. Both teams really. Let's have a look anymore. Yeah, that was interesting. About Saliba this morning. 1 minute he's homesick. The next minute he's not in. Apparently now Arteta doesn't want him. We spent 28 million quid now. We're not going to get none of that back. I don't know what's going on there, right? But whatever, that kid's been really messed about big time. Bloody management of this football club really does piss me off. Yeah, I like George Benson. Yeah, definitely. Guy from LA. Who's the guy from LA? Oh, you mean Lawrence? No, he was on the other day, but I think he's quite busy. But I will get him on again though. I mean, I will get him on again. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, did you enjoy that? It's very, very good that the other day, wasn't it? Thank you, Midnight Rider. Thank you very much for that. That was very good. I quite enjoyed that the other day. Oh, you mean Glenn? No, he's not. He's from New York, not LA. He's from New York, Glenn. Yeah, no, his missus won't let him out after time. Yeah, they have left me to it, mate. Yeah. He's doing the boxing later. I suppose that's why. But I don't know where Diesel is. He said 10 minutes. That was about half an hour ago. I don't know. I don't know where they are, half of them. Don't care. I'm going to switch off in a minute, I'll tell you. There he is. Right. Diesel, deal with it, all right, because I've got no TV and I'm switching between things. I'm really fucked today, mate. Can you deal with this, with the messages and everything?
Yeah, go on. No worries.
Well, I'll sort this out and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Can you do that? Well,
no, go on. Yeah, go on, mate. Go on. No worries.
Just a bit stressed out because the TV's not working.
No worries.
I'm on a phone and on a laptop, so right.
Right. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm late. Literally just got back in with the little boy.
Pick the bird out quicker next time.
I've put the game on. Man United 0, Man City 0. From what I heard, not much is happening. So while we're waiting for something to happen, let's see who's in the chat. Tony Blackwell, big up yourself. Lone Star, David Dundas, High Noon. Who else we got? Right. Vitaltas. Did I say it right? Let me know if I didn't. Vitaltas Zamitis. Unai Emery. Hope you're well, Unai. Must say, very underappreciated coach. Hope you're good. Dr. Heemdale, I hope you're good, mate. Mohammed Ali's in the chat. Jonathan Calvert, looking fresh. Mate, I wish, mate. I've been rushing to get back home. So I'm not looking my best at the moment. But if you say I'll do, mate, then I'll take your word for it. Much appreciated. Monty Mick, evening from Oldham. Go on, mate. Hope you're well. And we've got Steve RFC7. Big up, Steve. Hope you're good, mate. Like your comments on Twitter, big talk. Yeah, no, exactly, Tony. Exactly. And listen, do you know what? Speaking of that, Tony, before I go on, I just want to give a massive, well, my condolences on behalf of the other boys. Rest in peace to Barbara Windsor, otherwise known as Babs. Absolute icon. And I tweeted that as well, Tony. I don't know if you see it. British institution, iconic actress. I love Babs. I loved her. Proper EastEnder as well. She's from the Manor. Proper EastEnder. And will be forever missed. I love Barbara Windsor. I thought she was absolute class. And yeah, I'll tell you what, respect to her, mate. Respect to her, and rest in peace to her and her family. You know, condolences. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first of all. Anthony Herbert, hope you well, mate. I Claude and Diesel, hope you well. 1-2. And you always win, didn't you? Christ, I've got to start speaking to you, mate, on this. 250 notes today on the football. Nice one. Yeah. A winning streak, I think that's what they call it, mate. Yeah, you did. Yeah, nice one, Tony. Had to be said, mate. I love Babs. Get out of my pub! Ah, class. Brilliant. Alex Wilden, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. How's your missus? I know she had her last, what was it, the last bit of chemo, mate? I think it was, you said. Was it this week? Hope she's all right, mate. Hope she's all right. Right, now to the football. What did I put down for this? I'll tell you what, guys. Let me just quickly check, right? Because I could have sworn. Obviously, I went for a Man City win, as you do. I went for. That's it. I went for 3-1. Man City 3-1. Mind you, the way it's going, Christ, I should have opted for a 0-0. But we'll see. We'll see. Highlander, prediction for Joshua and Pulev. Joshua, mate. Do you know what? I'm not a lover of Joshua. If I'm honest, I think he's a little bit overrated. I think he ducks fights, or he ducks certain fights. I much prefer the boxers of my favourite all-time boxer is Mike Tyson. Tyson did not duck anyone, and I'll tell you something. When you're seeing a 16, 17-year-old, you know, knocking out big men as well, big men. He did not fear anyone. He did not duck anyone. Boxers of today, it's all about money. And they pick and choose what fights they want. And I don't agree with that. But there you go. Claude with the old mini eggs. Like it.
What's that?
Your cup, mini eggs.
All right.
Hello, Charlie. Read her book, Diesel. Very interesting. Yeah, I'll have to read that, mate. No, I was just saying, Claude, rest in peace to Barbara Windsor.
Yeah.
What icon?
Me, I think I thought she was brilliant in the Carry Ons.
Oh,
brilliant actress in the Carry On films. You all remember the Carry On films?
Yeah.
With her and Sid James were a great part.
Oh.
Brilliant, and well, she can go and play fun and games with Sid now in heaven.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, because, like, you know, I love that. You know me, Claude. I love the Carry On films, mate. And I'll tell you something. I know Sid James was after her for ages, and she always rejected him. And then because he was so, and this is from her, you know, her own words, because he was so persistent, in the end she gave in. And that is how you get a woman, mate. I'm telling you. Don't take no for an answer. He did not stop cracking on.
They showed that clip when he said, at the bar, wasn't it? It was the one at the bar. They showed that clip again, the one at the bar. and
Oh, yeah.
he sat down and he was just looking at her.
Claude.
I won't say, but anyway, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, mate. I said those films are timeless, Claude. I mean, my favourite one's Carry On Abroad. I just thought that was brilliant. Then you got Carry On Camping and Fling and In.
She's actually from the East End, isn't she? Is she from the East End?
Yeah. Shoreditch, I think she was born, mate. Born and bred East Ender. I thought she was class in EastEnders. I thought she was brilliant in that, you know. And, just listen, let's be honest, Claude.
It's a horrible
iconic laugh. The laugh she had. Yeah. Let's be honest. She'll be remembered for her laugh, won't she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got Tony Rolfe in the chat. Good evening, lads. This is a boring Manchester derby, isn't it? It is, mate, so far. On paper, you looked at it and you thought, "Cool, that's a bit of a sexy game, isn't it, eh?" But it screams of 0-0, Claude, if I'm honest, the way it's going at the moment.
Yeah, well, at the moment, yeah. City don't look very... I think they miss Aguero big time.
Yeah, they do. See, I don't get it, because he played in midweek, didn't he, Aguero?
They're trying to ease him through a bit with that injury.
I would have rested him in midweek and put him in this game, but fair enough. Tony loves the Carry On films as well. Unai, I'd have given perhaps a crack back in the day. God bless, mate. Me, you both. I think we all would have, mate. Absolute little salt she was. What a salt. Come on, Everton. Lovely. James Dunlop will like that comment, Lone Star.
Corner kick.
What minute are you in, Claude?
23:010.
Oh, okay, you're 10 seconds in front of me. I'm at the free kick. Finance. Oh. Yep, gone out. Bertrand, my guy. Yep, hope you're good, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm all well, mate. I'm all well. I'm all good. I'm all good. Snoop Dogg, slow motion with the potion. I like that.
You can't hear the commentary, can you? On there?
No, I can't. No.
I was saying earlier that they could hear the commentary. You can't hear it now, can you?
No, I can't hear it, mate. No.
No, I don't want to get done for copyright.
Stan the man's in the chat. Accrington Stanley. Hope you well, mate. Hope you're good. Yeah, Carry On Camping in the bit where Hattie Jacks is doing the exercise. Listen, they're all... Oh, mate. Proper telly tone, you know. Let's be honest, those Carry On films were iconic. They're timeless. You could watch them right now. It's like Fools and Horses, mate. You could watch it right now and still crack up. John Wayne in the chat. Big up Claude and Diesel. Hope you well, John. Hope you're good, mate. Simon. All well, Simon Guppy. Yeah, all good, thanks, mate. Hope you are too. Got Delwyn in the chat. Where's Terry? Is he fed up? Delwyn. No, he still backs him, Delwyn. But what I will say, it's going to be very hard for Terry to come round to our way of thinking now, because let's be honest, he's been backing Arteta for so long. But the way it's going, mate, it's a matter of time before this man goes.
I don't know. They've got a couple of good games now coming up where they can get a couple of victories. You know, that might just ease the pain a bit.
Yeah, but everyone's writing off Burnley. Everyone's going on, it's an ideal game for us to bounce back from. Burnley.
You know, you can't. I mean, come on, Burnley. They're one of the worst teams in the league.
I know, but make no mistake, Claude, they'll be up for it against us, won't they? Let's be honest. We should. Do you know what? I've put that down for a 1-0, Claude. 1-0 to us. I think we'll win, but only just. I think it's going to be a lot tighter than what people think. People think they're just going to come to the Emirates and let us walk all over them. I don't think they're going to do that at all. Omar, hope you're good, mate. Love you, bruv. Big to Holland back classic. Snoop, that's brilliant, mate. That's one of the best ones.
What's that?
To Holland back, you know, the Fools and Horses.
No, I'll tell you what, I saw one today, the satellite one.
Oh, Claude, that's class.
He's going on about the he's French. Is that
the one? That's the one where you got, what's his name? Bronco. Boy's his brother-in-law.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, when he goes, Boise chucks him out, he goes, I am not a cowboy, boy, so I am not a cowboy. And then Del Boy turns up, Oi, Bronco! Satellite. And then it makes the plane turn round, doesn't it, at the end? Class.
No, I love that.
That's what I'm saying, the class, mate. Do you know what, Tone? You're bang on there. Look, probably it's not PC anymore, though, mate. And that cast, oh my God, you're never going to get a cast like that again. Exactly. Joe, if Carry On Films, right, we're on right now or being filmed and being aired right now on TV, the amount of complaints you would get, right? Let's be honest, you would. Can't do anything anymore. Can't say anything anymore. It's just too PC now. It's an absolute joke. Steve Creamer, hello, mate.
I don't think were they that bad?
Yeah.
They didn't say anything racist.
No, not bad, but it was very, very close to the line, wasn't it? With a lot of it, whether it be sexism or whatever.
Yeah,
it was all tongue in cheek. It was all it was saucy, wasn't it? But let's be honest, mate. The way it is nowadays,
there was people asking only Fools and Horses to be taken off now.
There you go. There you go. And if you can take that off, Carry On films were probably worse than Fools and Horses. You know, these are iconic clubs. You can't take those shows off.
No.
That's criminal. You can't do that. Retro, exactly. Yeah, you can't underestimate Burnley. Yeah, you can't, mate. Ben in the chat. Hope you're well, Ben. Look what Lone Star's put here. We have 3 games in 6 days. We haven't scored in 5 of the last 7 games. Arteta could well be forced out by Christmas. Do you know what, Lone Star, right? My honest opinion, yeah, we could lose every single game, right, on the run-up to Christmas. I don't think they're going to sack him. Honestly, I don't think they will. I don't think the board are that bothered. No matter what, I think he'll be here by the end of the season. I really do. I don't agree with it, but I just think that's what the board are going to... Chilling on Independence Day yourself. Go on, Omar. Yeah, all good, mate. Most of that cast was Gay, Frankie Howard, Charles Hawtrey, Kenneth Williams. A lot of them were camp. Yeah. Here we go. Subscribe to Tony's channel, by the way, guys. Exactly, James. Yeah, Chelsea SW6.
Not a lot of them are not. There isn't one alive now, is there?
Nah, a lot of them aren't. Nah, a lot of them are gone now, mate. Frankie Howard's gone, isn't he? I think I'm sure Joan Sims is still about. I was in love with Sid James, mate. I just thought Sid James was class.
That Jim Dale, is he still alive, Jim Dale? I don't know.
No, I think he's gone now, Claude. I mean, look, can't watch Benny Hill or Kenny Everett now. They are deemed to be too sexist. Crazy world. Exactly. Samin's in the chat. Samin Shah, hope you're well, mate. Nothing going on in this game at all, guys. So, yeah, we might as well have a bit of banter, eh? We all know Tapas Pulis will start his son Bellerin, which in itself is a felony. He'll cost Arsenal if he plays against Burnley. Yep. Who knows? Do you know what, mate? It gets to a
He
point.
died in 2001, Jones Sims. 71.
Oh, here we go. Look, Tony's put it, Claude. Jones Sims is not alive. It's Jim Dow. Yeah, Jim Dow is still alive. Yeah, he's still about.
Jones Sims died in 2001, 71 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ.
He would have been 90 now.
Yeah. Blimey. But Claude, let's be honest, what a cast that was. What a cast. You know.
How old was Sid Jones when he died?
Oh, Christ, that, yeah, you're going back years there, mate. When
That's well, 78, 76 he died.
Amazing. Some of my mates saying Burnley will go hard against Arsenal, but I think it's a draw.
Buried in gold as green.
Yeah? Oh, what, Sid?
Yeah, Sid James.
He must have been three.
He had a few women, didn't he? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, mate, he had enough. He had so many women, right? He had almost as many as you, Claude. That's how many he had.
No, he had more than that. I don't think. Anyway, 19. So he died. He was 1913. He was 63 when he died. Still young, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's no age, mate. Yeah, Diesel here. Premier League is about performances and results, but if we're not scoring and in relegation zone or just above by Christmas, the club will be compelled to change the manager. Yeah, it's just this board, Lone Star. I just do not trust this board, mate.
How old was Barbara Windsor when she died? I mean, how old was she now?
Oh God. I don't know, she's early 70s, was she? Is anyone in the chat know how old she was, Barbara? Let us know. Who's going to get in first? Come on. Come on.
She died aged 83. 83.
Oh, look, Steve was the first one. How many of us were quickly going onto Google and typing that in? Hang on, Tony's put 81 here.
83.
Steven's put 81. Marcus 83. Steve 83. Jordan 82.
83.
And yet we all would. AJ, nothing but a number. Claude. Here we go. Look, only 2 left. Leslie Phillips and Jim Dow. Although some of the young girls, not main stars, are alive. You remember the girl, Sally, bless this house. Can't remember that. She's still alive, but out of the main cast, only 2 left. Right.
Well, you're going to score here. Oh, no. Oh, what a miss. Oh, my God. Oh, see, they're starting to get on top a bit.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. What lovely build-up. Number 9, Jesus. Oh, you can't miss that, Claude. Come on. Who was that?
De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne's. That's unlike Mahrez.
That's De Bruyne, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, it was Mahrez who missed it.
No, you mean the follow-up or the?
No, the first one, and then
yeah.
Goalkeeper saved it. Come out to De Bruyne. No, the first one was worse. Blimey, players of that quality. Claude, why is it whenever it's only me and you on the stream, we tend to get these questions, don't we? You boys can only choose one: Anne Widdicombe or Susan Boyle. I'm going for Anne Widdicombe. Who are you going for?
I'll go for my right hand.
No, you've got to pick one. Don't cheat, Claude.
Christ, do me a favour.
You go in here. No, I'll play. At least I'll play. I'll never back out and sit on the fence, boys. I'll always answer it. Diesel, does Claude still watch WWF? Do you watch wrestling?
I don't watch it at all, mate. It's all fixed. It's all fixed, mate.
Yeah. I used to watch it years ago, mate, when I was obviously a wee lad. WWF, not WCW, whatever it's called now, WWF. Legion of Doom, the Bushwhackers, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect, yeah? All of them, Earthquake, Typhoon, Undertaker, yeah? That was the era, that was the best era.
Is he dead now, Hulk Hogan?
No. Still about, I think, mate. Still about. Last season, Aubameyang scored 22 goals. This season in the Premier League, Aubameyang scored just 2. And we're now in December. There you go. Your manager, guys. Frank Lampard or Steven Gerrard as a manager only, not player. I'd pick Gerrard. Who would you pick, Claude?
At the moment, as a manager, you've got to say both are doing really well, aren't they? Lampard's got a more difficult job playing the Premier League, isn't he, really? But Gerrard's doing a good job as well.
Yeah, I just like how Gerrard comes across. I listen to him. He screams more of a manager to me than what Lampard does. I think that's why I'll probably go Gerrard. I think Gerrard's got standards he just would not let slip. Stephen Creamer. Go on, Claude. You'd need your 2 Weetabix for Anne Widdicombe. Oh, look at David's plot. David, he don't know who she is. I've just Googled Anne Widdicombe. Oh, my God. That's David's way of saying, I've just cancelled my membership. I am not watching your channel ever again. You 2 disgusting rats. Go on, Dave. Mate, you put me in the corner, Dave. I had to answer it. Do you know what I mean? Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mankind, Triple H, Attitude Era was the best. Yes, I like the era before that, mate, if I'm honest. Gerrard's not lost the game this season. Oh, isn't he? Blimey. There you go. Still nothing going on, guys. Not ignoring the game, I promise you. I am keeping one eye on it. There ain't much going on. We have a super chat from our good friend, John Smith. Hope you're well, John. Go on, Claude. Take it away. You know you want to.
What's that? Take what away?
Super chat. That's for you.
No, I can't see because I've got the thing. Can you read it for me, mate?
Oh, you've done me, Claude, didn't you? You've done me. John's put, can you say happy birthday to my grandson, Dixon Cider?
Happy birthday, Dixon Cider.
Yay! Go on, Claude. Oh, bit of a dead game, eh? Let's just have a laugh. Why not? Delwyn Jones, do Arsenal players really care about fighting for top 4, or are they just simply not good enough, or is it Arteta is a weak manager? Delwyn, in my opinion, mate, it's a combination of all those things. I firmly believe, I know there's a lot of people who don't agree with me. I'm very much in a minority here. I fully believe that we have enough quality players here to get top 4. I do. I just think that they're not played in the right positions. There's no team cohesion. We changed the team more or less week to week. For me, this manager is not good enough. Never has been. They're down tools. Funnily enough, guys, if you remember 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was on this stream with Terry and Claude, and I said to you guys, I said, mark my words, remember what I've just said here, this conversation. These players eventually will down tools under this man. They will, and you're seeing it now, right? They don't respect him. They call him Mikel rather than the boss or the gaffer. I mean, for me, straight away, that's a red flag. Straight away. Not playing for him. Not playing for him, Delwyn. He's not good enough. Sorry, not good enough. What's we got here? Watching paint dry is more exciting than this game. Exactly, mate. It's a absolute bore fest. Would you go on a date with Gene Slater from EastEnders? Oh, do you know what? She is such a nut, right? You can only imagine she'd actually be all right in the sack. Let's be fair, Claude. Jean's a proper nut, isn't she?
Yeah.
Short of a picnic. Do you know what I mean? A few nuggets short of a Happy Meal. Oh, you only live once, lads, didn't you? Top 4, not a chance. Yeah, no, so I know you don't agree with me on that. I know. I do think that, mate. I know it's opinions and that, but I do. Nowhere near. Fact remains we haven't been top 4 since 2016. Should be or could be, don't matter. Fact remains we ain't. Yeah, but then all I keep hearing as well, Lone Star, I mean, like Terry says it all the time, no other manager in world football, right, would do better with these players. And for me, that is absolute rubbish. I don't agree with that whatsoever, because that's basically saying that you're putting Arteta on an even kill with some of the best managers in world football. And I think that's an absolute load of rubbish. It's TV Steve Harris. Hope you well, Steve. Steve's put he's lost the changing room. Yeah, I think he has, mate. I think he has. And make no mistake as well, guys. I think Mesut Ozil ain't the innocent party. I think Mesut Ozil's doing a lot of stirring it behind the scenes. I really do. He comes across as that type to me. A lot of the players like him. He's playing his part in the background. Trust me. Diesel, is there any chance of getting? Is there any chance of Arsenal getting aouar in January? It's going to be a pretty pay. It's going to be a pretty pay package to lure him to the Emirates when we have the same form as West Brom going into the new year. I don't think we're getting anyone, I don't think we're getting anyone at all, mate. To get one player in, we've got to sell 2 or 3, I believe. It's not going to happen. January is a notoriously hard window to buy and sell. We struggle in the summer, let alone in January. We ain't got no chance. No chance. I don't think we'll have the funds. Although they'll make out we ain't got the money. I know we have, but they'll make out we ain't. But they'll promise a war chest in the summer, a big war chest. That's what I reckon is going to happen. We've seen this script. We see it every single year. Why are we still fooled by it? Nothing's happening in January. And also, and I'm sure Claude would agree, a lot of these players' contracts, I know they can, from January, they can start negotiating deals with other clubs, right? But there is no way, right, for the sake of 6 months, these players are going to lose out on all that money, right? They'd rather sit here and plot here and pick up their £100 a week because they know they're not going to get that anywhere else. What? They don't have to leave. They won't
take their own contract when they go.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They ain't going anywhere.
They might do it. What they might do is a loan to, and then they might agree to a loan for 6 months, and then with an option to buy.
Yeah, but even then they can refuse that, can't they? The players. Go on, Claude. I'll let you. I've answered the last 2. Would you ever go on .com?
Jesus Christ.
Tony Rolfe, look, setting you up. Look.
No, she smokes too much.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the reason why we wouldn't. Tony Blackwell, Arteta has allowed the discipline to slip. If he's allowing the players to call him by his first name.
Try what?
Yeah, that's
sometimes been so infuriated. Should have released that.
Do you know what, Tone? I think Claude actually mentioned this as well. If he's allowing the players to call him by his first name, then that shows the standard in the dressing room. So I agree, Diesel. They're going to walk all over him. You can tell, Tone. You can tell the way he comes.
Chelsea would be a draw tonight, Tone. Draw tonight. Should be happy with a draw tonight. Be a good result for you tonight. Draw.
Oh, they've got Everton in it. Everton. Is that what you reckon? A draw?
Yeah. Chelsea Everton tonight. Away, the Everton. Yeah, I don't know. I just got feeling about draw. Carlo will have them set up because he want to do it against his old club. But we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. I think it'll be a draw. I've got a feeling about a draw tonight. Got to say, Chelsea are, along with Liverpool, are playing really well at the moment, and Spurs. All three are playing well at the moment.
Yeah. No,
Spurs are just great. What they're doing there. They're winning games, but the only thing I will say about Spurs is when they have to, when teams defend properly and let them come onto them. I think that might be, because if you look at when they played Everton played their game, played them at their game. Everton, Ancelotti played it at their game, and they snatched it in here, didn't they, Everton?
Yeah. So
that was the first game of the season. But we played into their hands this last week. They hardly done nothing in that game. They weren't brilliant, Tottenham, in that game. Two moments, and that was it. They just bang, game over.
Joe, when you mention it, Claude, it still winds me up. You know what it is. I've got no issue in losing, right? If we every single player puts a shift in and leaves it on the pitch. And just so happens that on the day Spurs were the better side, and obviously they took their chances. But they beat us. But we made them really work hard for that win. Then as fans, we can't really say much, can we? Right? But the way they won, Claude, without breaking a sweat, let's be honest. Tottenham did not break a sweat in that game, right? We didn't make them work for it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is what hurts me a little bit. And that's what makes, I just look at these players and think, do you know what? You know what I mean? If I was walking down the road and I see these, I'd cross the road, mate. I'm sorry. Do you know, these modern players, and it really gripes me. I just can't, they're not hurt. They're not hurt by that. And maybe it's us, Claude. Maybe it's obviously years ago, as we were growing up, and we saw proper players at this club, players who, the badge, it meant something to them, and that they would all turn up in a derby, and the thought of losing to Tottenham, it never entered their minds. Let's be honest. Yeah. And look, fast forward to today, these players ain't got a clue what it means. I mean, we saw that the way they, especially in the first half, they were walking. They weren't running. Aubameyang, our captain, he was strolling. He weren't running. He weren't closing and pressing. None of them were. And as fans, we got to watch that. And then I've got people texting me like straight after the game. Spurs fans basically saying to me, Claude, do you know what? I can't even laugh at you anymore. I feel sorry for you. They're not even ripping us. They're basically they're pitying us. And that. You don't get more rock bottom than that. You don't. I'm sorry. It's sad. It's sad. That's where we are.
Yeah, I'm just watching this advert. Yeah, I know what you
mean. My players call me Lord Emery. Because I demand respect. Oh dear. No, I don't know. Just gets me every time. I understand the leniency with Wenger, but look at Chelsea when the manager won the Champions League but still got sacked after a poor showing. Why Arteta is different? Straw Hat, hope you're well, mate. True comment is because we we don't demand. We're not as demanding as Chelsea's fan base. You know, if Chelsea fans, if they want a manager out, trust me, you know about it, right? They make noise, they kick up a fuss. We don't. We are too, as a fan base, we are too busy arguing against ourselves than what we are looking at the bigger picture and thinking, I might not like you, I might not like you, right? But at the end of the day, we're Arsenal fans. We have that one thing in common: let's stick together, all right, and let's try and enforce change in masses, in numbers. But we don't do that. Yeah, Arsenal fans will argue with him. That other Arsenal fan will argue with the other Arsenal fan, and we're so busy arguing against each other. The Cronkies are sitting back, watching it all, loving it. They're loving it because whilst we're like this as a fan base, the pressure's off them. They ain't got to do anything, and that's the problem. Yeah, your fans deserve this because you are not united. Exactly, yes. I totally agree. Totally agree. Sam Dutch, I hope you well, Sam. Steve, I want to get one, mate, but I've heard that there's no chance of getting one before Christmas, mate. And there's so many scams out there at the moment, so I'm a bit worried. I've got a PS4. Is there a big difference between the two? Because if there is, mate, I've got to try and find one from somewhere. Claude and Diesel, which Chelsea player would you take to Arsenal? Good question. Go on, Claude. Who would you take if you had to pick one player?
One player? Ziyech.
Good shout. Good shout. If you'd asked me this about a year ago, I would have said Kante. Do you know what? I might still say. No, can you imagine, Claude? Kante, N'Golo Kante and Partey. Kante and Partey, them two together.
Yeah,
what a midfield that would be. Oh! So, but then, I do like Havertz. No, yeah, I agree with Claude. I'm going to go Ziyech. I'm going to go Ziyech. No, I'm going to go Kante. Kante. I'm still, yeah, Kante and Partey, them two together. Nothing's getting through that. Galib, hope you're well, Galib. Hope you're good, mate. There you are again. Hope you are well. Drew Manuel. Drew, hello, Drew. Total input of Rashford and Greenwood in the first half, 0. I don't know why they are in the team. When Maguire or others make a mistake, at least they've been in the game for 45 minutes. Yeah. Very similar to us, actually, mate. But I think you've got a better team than us. So I will say that. I think you've got better individual players. Your issue is, for me, I don't care what anyone says, your manager. He's not the right man. That's possibly the biggest club in world football, and you've given it to him. Sorry, that's only going one way, mate. That's not up. That's going down.
That's a joke. This advert says only BT gives you reliable Wi-Fi. Do me a fucking favour.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, worst fucking Wi-Fi going. Jesus Christ. BT rubbish.
Exactly.
How they can put that up with a straight face? 100%.
My guy Jake's put Claude. Claude is still giving Arteta the season. Very surprised from the voice of reason.
Who says that? Yeah, well,
yeah. He's got to go now, Claude. Come on. Do you know what, Claude?
You know what? I didn't want it. I don't want it. I didn't want him in the first place. But the problem is now is what do? We get a new manager in now, right? And does he have time to assess what players he wants and things like that? We've got to just ride this season out and then see where we are, mate. I'll be honest with you. I think that I don't like him. I think he's been absolutely useless so far. But
yeah, I was watching another stream, and I was hearing people saying, "Oh, you know, I'm still backing him. I'm still behind him, and I still think he's going to turn it around. But let's be honest, if it does become drastic, if it does, and I'm in my head, I'm thinking, what do you mean if it becomes drastic? It's drastic now. This is drastic. This is drastic, Claude. If it gets any worse, right, we're in the bottom three. He can't get much worse than this. You know, while we've still got a slight chance of maybe salvaging something, act now, you know, rather than later on. Arsenal fans not looking towards the future of the club. The next couple of windows are crucial. If you don't bring in the right players, then you're pushing back the club by years. It's sad to see. Yeah, it's Tone. It is Tone. Listen, I think we focus. Do you know what? We focus too much on the players, on the deadwood that we need to get out, Tone. But at the end of the day, right, when you look at what's going on the pitch, those deadwood players aren't really affecting what's going on the pitch. I'm not looking at Socrates and Ozil and all of them. I'm looking at the players who are starting week in, week out, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So as much as we can blame what's going on this season on, yeah, but we've got deadwood, they got to go. Well, yeah, that's great, and they have got to go. But at the end of the day, let's talk about the players who are playing week in, week out, right? How can these players turn up in a cup final, beat Liverpool? They can do that. They're good enough then, and it's an Arteta masterclass. But yet when we lose all these games this season, nothing gets said about Arteta. It's all about the players. Well, you can't have it both ways. Yeah, it was the players. These are the same players who could turn up when there's a cup on the line and win a game, right? Which shows me that when they're bothered, right, they'll turn it on. When they're not bothered, they're prepared to lose. Loser mentality, mate. This team are a bunch of losers, right? Apart from one or two aside, they are a bunch of losers. They don't care. It's all about the money. The thought of I'm playing for the Arsenal. That's all it is. Can't stand any of them. Gutless. And when you see these players after a loss still smiling and shaking hands with the opposition players and cracking a joke with them after we've lost the game, that is what infuriates me even more. They know the cameras are on them. They don't give a toss. They know we can see it. They don't care about us. They do it anyway. Because if they did care, they'd do it in the tunnel, not do it on the pitch in full view of everyone.
Hey guys, I spent all day on the phone with Tom Cannon, arguing back and forth about Arteta and Emery and this and that. Jesus Christ, he was desperate for me to say, if he comes good with you to say you and your mates. I know he means us a lot. Back down and give him a chance. I kept saying, excuse me, results dictate that. Results dictate that. You need to take one game at a time. And even so, the mantra is he gets to the top four at least and then challenge for the title. If he doesn't, then there's nothing to back. Yeah, and then other people joined in, but it was good. It was like I said, it was polite. At first, I was pissed off at him because I knew he was trying on, and he was oh, you're a bit harsh.
I'm not sure we should be listening to that, Claude. That sounds like Kenny. If that's Kenny, mate, big up to Kenny. Got a super chat from WJFC521. Thank you, mate. He's put, do you think Chelsea could win the league this year? You could. I don't think you will, mate. I think I'm more fearful of you guys next year. You guys haven't clicked yet, and you're still winning games. You're on a bit of a roll at the moment, and you still haven't clicked. A year under these players' belts, I think next year you guys are going to be an absolute force. What do you think, Claude?
Sorry, mate, I just had to take a call there. What's that? Sorry, go again.
No, so do you think Chelsea could win the league this year?
Oh, 100% they can, yeah. But they'll have to go out. They'll really have to pull out the stops in the final couple of months with Liverpool. I tell you, Liverpool will have all their players coming back as well. They're the ones that, if they finish in front of Liverpool, yeah, still will win the league, yeah, definitely. If they've got to finish. Whoever finishes in front of Liverpool will win the title.
Yeah. Yeah. Ban top contact. Claude, end of the season, it may be too late. I think it will be, mate. Listen, I think the next 3 or 4 games are crucial. I really do. I just can't see.
There's no doubt if he loses. I think he's the fortunate part that he's got a good few games here to get the team on a winning run. He's got Burnley, Southampton, Everton away, and they're not playing very well at the moment, Everton. So, but 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then they've got Chelsea. That could be if they get a hammering against Chelsea, though, they could win the next 3 and get a hammering. If they get hammered by Chelsea, then it'll be back to the doubters will come back. This is football, though, isn't it?
So you say that about Burnley, Southampton, Everton away. For me, I think they're very, very hard games.
Burnley at home, Southampton at home in midweek. Then we've got Everton next week. 3 games in the next week we got, yeah?
Southampton, that's going to be tough, Claude, in my opinion.
Yeah. These are the guys, but it's better than what they could have. You know what I'm saying? They've got a good run. They haven't got a bad run again. Chelsea one. The Chelsea one is the one, though, isn't it? If they could win 3 and then they could lose to Chelsea, and then they'll be back. The doubts will start coming back again, isn't it? Yeah. You heard what the board said. They're going to sit it through. Well, they said they're going to sit this right through. So, whatever we think, and there's a lot of the players have come out in support, giving him, saying that it's our fault. We're the ones that need to be doing things. So, and the board, a lot of people on the outside, even people not connected with Arsenal, are saying that he will come good. So, I don't know. He's got a lot of support from all over. Yeah.
So back to Lone Star's comment. Lone Star, like when you said about obviously, they're compelled to make a change. One of the factors why I don't think they will is because of the simple fact that there aren't any fans in the stadiums at the moment. I think if there were, and I'm not about these 2,000 fans. I'm on about if it was normal, and all these fans were in the stadium, the pressure, the boos, the cheering. Every time we lost a game, I think that alone would maybe force the board into some sort of action. The very fact that win, lose or draw.
On the other side, they could argue they could argue the point if they had the fans that their performances would have been better. They could argue that fact as well. There are arguments on both sides of the in and out. I saw a debate the other day on aftv, and both of them were putting some reasonable arguments.
Yeah,
I mean, me myself, as I said, I'm not a fan of these at all. I've always said that this job is too big job for someone with no experience. But the thing is, if he does ride it out and then gets that experience and rides it out and becomes stronger, who knows what he can do? I was told the other day, I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and they were telling me, someone that knows quite a lot in there, that he eventually wants to get rid of all these players that are hangers on, all these. And then get all the young and bred these young. There's a lot of good young players coming from Hale End at the moment.
Yeah,
and he wants to get them integrated into the side. But has he got the time to do all that? Have people got the patience to wait? Is another thing, mate.
Yeah, I just think he's just. It's everything, Claude. I think it's when you look at Bellerin and Willian, people are now starting to see, how can you treat Guendouzi the way you did, and send him off and send him off.
I think his man management as well is really poor, but
that's
an experience. Oh, it's a chance for United. Oh, he's gone down. He's gone down. It's a penalty. He's given a penalty.
Hang on, I'm behind you. Hang on.
One minute. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, what? Hang on. Let me just see that.
Oh, my God. But is he off, though? First of all, is he offside?
Right, Rashford.
He's took his time and then he's given it. Look. I don't know, you know, he looked like he threw himself, you know, there.
He looked like he's offside a little bit. Hang on. It's harsh.
He's off. He's off. He's definitely off.
That's not a red. I'm sorry, that's not a red. He's basically kicked his toe, isn't he? By the letter of the law, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it's not. For me, it's not a penalty.
Have you given a red?
I don't know. I'm behind you.
No, see, he's overturned it.
Oh, it was offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he, he just looked offside. Just, yeah, he is. Yeah, look, it's a bit less than a yard. Oh, thank God for that. Come on, City. Can't stand United. Come on, City. Oh, let's be honest, that would have been unfair.
He looked like he threw himself as well, man. I mean,
yeah, it's Rashford. That's what I'm saying. It just you flick them, mate, they go down. Highlander, this Penchester thing is getting ridiculous now. My God, I must get a penalty every single game.
oh, what's he doing there? Oh my God. United are really pressing well, though, I must say. They are pressing well.
Yeah, how do managers know if they'll be sacked in the morning if there's no crowd to tell them? It's true, isn't it? See how he should know, mate. He should go onto YouTube tonight and type in Claude on the banstas, and anything he wants to know, it's there. I'll tell him.
What's that?
Huh? How do managers know if they'll be sacked in the morning if there's no crowd to tell them? Oh. Reza, hope you're well. Reza Fabian, hello from Indonesia. If Arteta really got sacked, who do you think should be the next Arsenal manager? Or who do you think the next Arsenal manager should be?
Oh.
You got one in mind, Claude?
Apparently Allegri's available now, so who knows? But the only thing is his English is not good.
Exactly. Well, if that's why we, large factor of why we sacked Emery, mate, then what's different for? I know obviously he's won stuff, but that is a big factor, isn't it? You have to speak the lingo. Although I think he has been taking English lessons from a year ago, apparently. So I don't think his English is as bad as what people think. Me personally, I want Diego Simeone, my dream manager. But he would cost money. But you know what? We're paying 350 grand a week to someone who's playing PS4 Fortnite at home. So if we can do that and pay, then
probably playing PS5 now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go on. The money he's on, mate. Yeah. He's upgraded. Exactly.
Well,
not only that, Aubameyang's on what? 375 a week club.
He's already got PS6 already.
Oh, of course he has. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
He's on the waiting list already for the PS10. That's what I'm saying.
How much are they them new now?
I was looking, mate. I've seen some on eBay, right, for around about 800-900 quid.
You buying one for your boy, or?
Well, yeah, I wanted to, mate, but it's just trying to find them, Claude. Trying to find them, and the thing is, it's a lot. I keep reading about. There's a lot of scams going about at the moment, and that's too much money to fork out if it is. I'd rather just wait.
Can't you just go to a proper shop and get it?
No, it's sold out. Can't get them anywhere. Everyone's buying them. It's sold out.
You think they'd stock up again, wouldn't you?
Exactly. So you look, bad boys, Diego Simeone. Where is Terry to give a reason why Arteta in? Oh, mate. He will learn, Straw Hat. He will learn.
Are they really that much money? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, they don't, mate. I'm telling you. 107 likes. Is that right, Steve? Are we on any more than that, mate? What's going on with the likes? Please, can we all smash the likes?
Oh, it's through. It's through. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Terrible finish.
And also, while there's 167 people watching, like, subscribe. We're getting ever closer to our target of 30k. If we can get that before Christmas, what a result. Oh, what a poor shot by Rashford. Yeah. We're going in the right direction, people. We will be there. Well, hopefully we'll be there very, very shortly. So once again, much appreciated to all you guys who have liked, shared and subscribed. This channel is growing ridiculous at the moment. The rate it's growing at, it's beyond what any of us thought, if I'm honest with you. And that's all thanks to you guys. Absolutely brilliant. And no less than we deserve, if I'm honest. And when I say we, us guys, and you guys who watch all the time. So it should be. Family community channel. Always said that. Tony, 599 quid. Someone tried to sell a PS5 on eBay for eight grand. You're joking. Do you know what though, Tony? It wouldn't surprise me, right? As much as 8 grand, you think, no, he must have a screw loose. There is someone out there who will pay that. I'm telling you now, Tone, someone will pay that. Honestly, mate, at the moment they're like gold dust, aren't they? They're like gold dust. And from what I keep hearing, no one's really interested in the new Xbox. It's all about the PS5. Yeah, he's a shout. Hassan Hootel. Good manager. Good manager. I want an elite manager, though. Elite. Simeone, Allegri, or Poch. Simeone for me, mate. For me, Simeone. I think Claude would probably lean towards Allegri. Poch is a good manager. I don't get all this. A lot of Arsenal fans saying about Poch. He's a good manager. He hasn't won anything, and for me, that's a big thing. You know, we want someone to come in who's got that winning mentality. Someone who's come in and who has tasted it. Poch has never tasted it. You know, he doesn't know what he tastes like. And not only that, right? As decent as well as he did at Spurs, and we can all say, yeah, he never had a budget or he never had transfer money or whatever. At the end of the day, they got rid of him, right? Because he was deemed too stale, right? So when you look at it, he took him to a certain level and he couldn't get them beyond that level. That's why they got rid of him. Why would we want to take Tottenham's cast-offs? Because someone please answer me that, right? No, we aim for bigger than that. Keep hitting the likes. Cheers, Diego. Thank you, mate. Howlander, Claude and Diesel, you guys watching on the Joshua stream tonight with Terry? I'm not, mate. Who's Terry got on with him, Claude? Are you going on to that?
I don't know, because he's doing it. I don't know if he's got Stan on there.
Yeah, he'll have someone on with him, mate. I'm not quite sure who it is. I'll find out, but let's just say it'd be a nice surprise. I might have to advertise it. Terry and special guest. 109 likes. Come on, people, get smashing them likes. Come on, Alex, tell them. David Dundas. Oh, Claude, look at that. 500. We are 500 people off 30k. 500. Guys, what do you reckon? Do you reckon we can get that done before Christmas or by Christmas? What have we got now? Just a little over 2 weeks. It can be done. It can be done. I just see a comment here. Where was that comment on? It was really nice. Chelsea 2000. You guys are my favourites. Oh, sorry. You guys are my favourite Arsenal fans, not Terry. No, listen. One thing I will say about Terry, right? I don't agree with him on the Arteta thing, and he infuriates me with the Arteta thing, and I must infuriate him because obviously I want him out. One thing I will say though about Terry, and I keep saying this all the time, I'm so used to seeing people flip-flop all the time, right? They want him in, then they don't. Then they do, then they don't, right? All to fit in with this supposed Arsenal family online, right? Terry, I can assure you now, I've known Terry a long time. Terry wanted Arteta before he got here. Before it was announced Arteta was the manager. That's one thing I will say. I will back Terry up on that. He's always wanted Arteta. Why? God knows. But he's always wanted him. And do you know what? I respect Terry a lot because Terry could be in a room on his own, right? In a room with 30 other people, and he's the only one out of a bunch of people who wants Arteta in, and the other 29 people want him out. And do you know what? He won't flip-flop and join that side. He will stay, right? He will stay where he is in the Arteta in, and he'll stand his ground. And do you know what? Fair play to him for that. I don't agree with it, but at least he doesn't change week to week, whereas others do, and that's what winds me up. So fair play to Terry for that. Tie.
58 minutes.
No, he'd be in bed, Islander. The box it's on too late for him, mate. Right, it's kicked off now, isn't it? Claude, the second half.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago, mate.
Raw Aram. Good evening, Claude. Diesel. Evening. Hope you're well, Raw. Hope you're good, mate. Oh, this is a good question, Matt. Paul Orford. Hello, Paul. If you had a choice, Claude, if you had a choice between 3 elite players or an elite manager and backroom, what would you choose? Elite manager and backroom, I'm picking, mate.
Yeah, I would, yeah, as well. Can have all these players.
Got to think bigger picture. Bigger picture. Good question, though, Paul. Yeah, look at Tony. You guys give us the content to hit the like and subscribe button. Your banter is 10 times better than any other streams. We're all in it together. Great show as always. Tony, I love you. Nice one, Tone. Nice one. Lovely words there, mate. Look, even Claude's getting a bit emotional. Look at that. Look. Nice one. You always do it to him. Look, he's got a tear down his eye. He's just wiped his eye. Tone, I don't know how you do it, mate. You just have this way with us. You get us really emotional. Or as we say in Essex, emotion. Get us emotion. Yeah. Go on, Claude. All right, Claude, if you want a couple of minutes, mate, don't worry. Go on, I'll take over. Go on, you go and sort yourself out. Oh, bless him. No, joking aside, Tone. Thank you, mate. But listen, it's easy doing this because you guys make it easy for us, if I'm honest. Always contribute. The comments are quality. And let's be honest, we don't really get a lot of wrong-uns in here, do we? If we're being honest, we don't. We get the odd one, but we don't get anywhere near as many as what certain other channels do. So do you know what? That's a credit to you guys and to the mods. Got some really good mods in the chat as well. So thank you guys. I'll never forget you. Have you ever had the pleasure of meeting? No, I haven't, Steve. I haven't. I haven't got the tolerance and the patience that Claude's got. So no, I'd rather not, mate, if I'm honest.
What's that?
Have I ever met Ty? What else we got? Yeah, this is a thing. This is what I'm hearing about. Thoughts on rumours. Saliba has no future. If it's true, I'm angry. Yeah, have you heard about that, Claude?
Well, there is rumours that the Arteta is trying to get rid, but I don't know whether it's true or not.
Do you know what? There's more to it than that, Claude. Something must have gone on behind the scenes because I can't see how you can spend 27 million on a centre half and just banish him. Something must have gone on. Do you know what I mean?
He's had a lot of heartache. I mean, he's lost both his parents, things like that. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's been handled really badly, the whole situation.
Yeah.
But it's an inexperience of management, isn't it, really?
Exactly. Exactly, Diego. Terry's a real one, mate. You know, he's our brother, mate. He's our brother. So we'll argue, we're going to moan, we're going to disagree. But at the end of the day, friendship's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing he is passionate. I'll give him that. Hello, Mike. You're on 60 minutes. I'm on 63.20 at the moment. 63.21. I think I'm behind Claude. Charlie, I don't change my mind. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. Go on, Chaz. We don't do that on this channel, Chaz, do we, eh? Soppy tarts. Lone Star, you know what we're like, mate. You know, we get emotion. Warren's team talk. Hello, Warren. Hope you're good, mate. We're all right. We're all right. Just watching a dead game at the moment, mate. But you know what? You know what, mate? We're having a laugh. Wrong and sorry, mate. I'll leave the room. As to playing Chelsea 2012, hopefully by next year, this time you will get 100k subs. That's the aim. That's the aim. That's what we're aiming for. And do you know what? If I'm honest with you, I want more. Call it greed. I call it ambition, personally. And why not? I think we're good enough to do it. Let's be honest. We only really joined you, Claude. Start of the year, was it? February, March, I think it was.
February, yeah.
It's when Terry went to Vegas, wasn't it? Around that time to do the boxing. So when you really look at it, to have got what we've got in that amount of time, because we were stuck on 21.5 for God knows how long. There's also a lot of people who just didn't realise Claude had his own channel. And they've now found you, Claude. So yeah, I think the only way is up. The only way is up. But yeah, we'll always be appreciative to you guys. You know that. What else? Yeah, really done a number on Saturday. But yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Nothing short of disgusting, in my opinion, the way it's been handled. Kenny Jackett for the Arsenal job.
I think I'd rather have Kenny Ken.
Oh, could you imagine? I'll tell you what, these players would not be Dan Tools, mate, if Kenny Ken was in charge. I'll tell you that now. Oh. Yeah, bombing, mate. Lyndon Collins, hope you're well, mate. Lyndon's put, Claude is the man. Claude is the man. I'm a United fan. Rather watch this watch along. Keep it up, boys. Cheers, Lyndon. Thank you, mate. See, Claude is the man. As long as you have a laugh, it's the main. Exactly, Warren. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Listen, it's been a tough year for everyone. I don't know anyone who's not been affected in some way by what's happened this year. If the least we can do is give you guys a few laughs while we do this, then do you know what? The world is that much of a better place. That's how I look at it. Barry, evening from Sweden. I'm Barry Gooner. I'm Barry. I'm Barry Gooner. Forever 60 years. Was at Old Trafford in 1973 when we beat Man United 3-0 and they got relegated. Season 73-74. Remember that, Claude?
Hold on. Sorry, go again.
Barry's put evening from Sweden. So Barry lives in Sweden. He's put, I'm Barry. I've been a Gooner for over 60 years. I was at Old Trafford in 1973 when we beat Man United 3-0 and they got relegated in the season 73-74.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. That's going back. I wasn't even thought of. Big up to Barry though, mate. Nice one. Alex. Diesel, mate, I still want us to take Claude to a garage night at Vauxhall. Can you imagine? It would be brilliant. Alex, be 2:30 in the morning, Alex. We'd all be knackered. You have Claude still doing all this, cutting some shapes, eh? Cardboard box and all that. Fighting the birds off him. Oh, I love you, Lone Star. You know that. You know that. Well, you was my mate, and then you're Terry's mate, then you're my mate. I know Terry's your favourite. As long as I'm your second favourite, I'm all right with that. I'm all right. I'm all right. You can be as big as you want to be, honestly. Yeah, exactly, Warren. Do you know what, right? And it's not, you know, guys, you know me. I don't really sort of, I don't like, you know, coating off. You know, listen, anyone who does this, it's hard work. It's not as easy as what people think. There's a lot that goes into it, you know, behind the scenes. But I just see some others that are obviously 3, 4, 5 times the size of us, and I just don't see. I don't think there's any difference between us and them. I really rate this show, this channel. I really do. I love the chemistry. We're proper friends anyway. Me, Claude, and Terry. We have guests on from time to time, but normally, let's be honest, in the main watch-alongs, it's us three. We don't need to get guests on, really, to get a lot of views or subs or whatever. You know, we're just us three. You know, we're just normal. You know, we don't work through a script. We're not media trained. We don't do anything like that. We just tell it as fans. We say what we see. And for me, that realism is what, if I was a viewer, I would want to watch that. I wouldn't want to watch a soap opera or watch something and thinking, oh, but does he really mean that? Because last week he said something different, or a couple of weeks ago he said that. I can't. Sorry, it's not for me. I'd rather watch something real and genuine. But that's just me. Everyone's different. What can I say? Good, Tony. Claude has got business acumen. He brought you and Terry in. Claude is the man of vision. Ha! So Claude, can I be the voice of reason, and then you be the man of vision, and Terry can be the voice of arteta?
Darren could be the deluded one. The
voice of delusion.
The voice of delusion, yeah.
I don't know, mate. I'll let you read this one, Claude.
What's that? Sorry, I can't see because I'm on. I've got the screen in front of me.
Oh, go on, I'll read it. Sorry. Thank you for the super chat. It's by Marcus Irish Red LFC. Thank you, mate. Any chance of getting Lee Judges on for a chat?
Oh, yeah. If you want, I'll get Lee on. If you want, if that's what everyone wants, I'll get Lee on. Yeah, definitely. It's up to the boys. It's up to the boys if they're happy with it.
Thank you, Marcus. Much appreciated, mate. Diesel, me and Terry, we've had many a tussle on West Ham and Arsenal. He does stand his ground. I'll give him that. All in good spirit, though. Yeah, no, exactly, mate. Listen, he believes in something. He goes with what he believes. He doesn't change because of, you know, pressure from other fans or whatever. You know, that is him. And I love that about him. I'm not going to lie to you. I love that about him. I don't agree with it, but I'd rather have him being like that than 1 week agreeing with me, then going against me, then agreeing with me, then going against me. I couldn't stand that. I'd rather him be how he is now because that is his true opinion. Warren's. Honestly, guys, I love your channel. For me, it's the best Arsenal channel on YouTube. Wow. Thanks, Warren. Thank you, mate. I actually agree. Not many will, but I agree. Thank you, mate. We're getting there, Warren. We're getting there. It's all a process, Warren. Trust the process, yes? Yeah. Isn't it, Claude?
Mm-hmm.
Trust the process. It's a process. We will get there. Oh, Diesel, I ain't Arteta. I don't play favourites. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. See, Lone Star, you're starting to come around now. I've noticed you're coming around now to my way of thinking, mate. It's good to see. Blimey, this is coming from Gary Mattingly, and he's a Spurs fan. You get me agreeing. It's the best fan channel, and I'm a Spurs fan. My God, if that's not a compliment, I don't know what is, Claude. That's coming from a Spurs fan. Thanks, Gary. Top man. Thank you, mate. Really nice, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where did I see that? The signature. Yeah, the signature. Yeah, well, 132 people watching. Just so you guys know, Terry will be doing a stream tonight for the boxing. He's definitely doing it. I'm not too sure who he's got on with him. I know he's got someone on with him, but I'm not too sure who. I have to wait and see, because it'll be a surprise. But yeah, he's definitely doing a watch along for the boxing tonight. Joshua versus Pulev. So yeah, make sure you tune in for that. Last one Terry done was absolutely brilliant. Everything had all the ingredients. Serious, real talk, banter, the whole shebang. So make sure, tune into it. Bad boy, it would be strange to watch a game without your watch-alongs now. Ah, bad boy, I love you. Nice one, mate. Nice one.
Jesus Christ, nothing happening in this game, is it?
Claude is boring, mate.
Unbelievable. It's like they don't. Both teams are scared to lose.
Yeah. Absolutely boring. 59 more likes, guys. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, Delwyn. How many are we on at the moment, Delwyn?
How many in the chat, Diesel, anyway? How many?
132 at the moment.
How many likes have we got?
I don't know. I think Delwyn's going to let me know now. Or anyone, for that matter. 141 likes. Cheers, Delwyn.
Got more likes
141.
in the chat.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it, Claude? We must be doing something right. And let's be honest, Claude, it's not for the game, is it? I'm hoping it's not. It's got to be, because obviously, you know what me and you are like, Claude, when we get together, when it's just us two, mate. You know, it has to be after the watershed. You know what we're like. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, as is agreed by Liam. Big up Claude and Diesel, real ones. Come on,
how was your little how was the bird in Northampton the other day? All right.
It was a meeting, Claude. Meeting. I promise.
Look what I heard.
I promise. Do you know what I saw? How was the game, actually? Because I know I missed it. That was on the same night, wasn't it?
I think you had a better time than what we did. I think you had a better time than
No, that was strictly work, I promise you, mate. Like I'd pick a bird over our streams. Behave. Come on, Claude, you know me. Oh, shit, you do know me. Yeah. Stephen Creamer, enjoyed having Turkish on. He's a good lad, even if I don't agree with some of his opinions. Yeah, Turkish is a real one, mate. He's really nice bloke. And we're looking to have him on again very, very soon. So watch this space. Tony, no worries, mate. You've DM'd me. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute, mate. Nice one. Thank you. Charlie, the game is that boring. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. Am I the fairest of them all? Go on, Chaz. Claude, do you think Ty was right after all? Wenger should have stayed? No chance.
No, it was him and Gazidi created this mess we're in now, mate. I think these players, God, they're all these players, aren't they?
Yeah. We got put. Hang on. I've just seen something here. Where is it? Gunner forever. Big up, Claude. Shout out from Jamaica. Yes, the Big Island. Big Island. That's what I'm saying. Come on.
Oh!
Gunner forever. Nice one. Sammy Elliott, we love you, lads. Sammy, we love you too, mate. Nice one. Big up, mate. Big up.
I do think sooner Aguero gets back, they ain't got that focal point up front. So.
Yeah, they're just not at it, mate. When you look at the quality they've got in that team, Claude, let's be honest. They should.
Quality, but the problem is in the final third at the moment.
Yeah.
When they get to the final third.
Yeah, it needs a bit of a freshen up.
A good free kick situation here, just outside. Looks like De Bruyne turn.
They need a proper understudy to Aguero. But listen, even Aguero's, what was he, 32 now? You know, they've got to start, looking at life after him. You know, they can't keep relying on him. They've got to go out there and get another proper, elite striker. Because I love Aguero, but let's be honest, Claude, he can't really last the season, can he? He does have an injury in him, so. And Jesus can't fill his boots. No, we are best mates, but we are about as far apart in our thinking as Arsenal are from the top four, just saying. And yet we somehow make it work.
Poor free kick.
Paulie B in the house. Paulie B, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. Super chat from the signature. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. The signature's put, one thing everyone forgets, we have Deadwood. Allegri can't do anything about Deadwood. Switch to the undercard instead of this dead game. Game. Oh, this is the free kick you was on about. That was poor. The signature. Yeah, but we can't. This is what I said earlier on, mate. We can't do anything about the Deadwood, but we can do something about the players who play every single week. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, these are the same players who are good enough to win an FA Cup. Who are good enough to beat Liverpool. Right, and if you want to count the Community Shield, I don't. But if you want to count that, then they were good enough to beat Liverpool in that as well. So these are the same players. So I'm saying, so if they were good enough to do that, you're telling me we're not good enough to obviously win more of the games that we lost this season. These are the same players, So for me, it's the motivation, it's the manager. I don't think they respect this man. In fact, if you wanted a game and what did we say before we played Spurs? We said if there was ever a game where these players can prove that they are behind him and they're fighting for him, it's in a derby against Spurs. And what did we see? Right, we saw players walking about, right, not running, no intensity, no high press, no nothing. They were smooching about on that pitch. That told me everything I needed to know. They've down tools under him. They don't respect him. They don't admire him. They call him Mikel by his first name. For me, that's a massive red flag straight away. This is going one way, people. One way. He won't be here for that long. I'm telling you now. He can't turn it around. But thank you, Signature, for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated. Big up, Gary. Come on, smash the likes to get it up to over 200. Exactly, Alex. Come on. Someone in the chat could just keep me aware of how many likes we've got. And let's make that a personal target of ours. 200. Come on, let's get there. Diesel personal liaison law. I know that's Claude mentioning the old Northampton, isn't it, eh? David, no, you can't have a look, mate. He'd put you off your dinner. I'm not that evil to you guys. All right, we've been through a lockdown. Times are tough at the moment. Claude's like, yeah, I agree. Oh, Claude, you know I love you. Tony Rolfe, did you see last week we went past you behind United for the most wins in the Premier League for the last 28 years?
Rubbish. Rubbish.
Stop lying, Tone.
What did you say?
Did you see last week we went past you behind United for the most wins in the Premier League in the last 28 years?
Yeah, but you bought most of them.
Unlimited checkbook, Tony Rolfe.
We've done it on a self-sustaining model. We are self-sustaining, and we've done it on self-sustaining model, which is a
exactly, Claude. We've done it the classy way, haven't we, Claude?
self-sustaining.
Oh dear, Claude, are you Arteta in or out? Go on, pick one, Claude.
In out. I'm out really, but I'm not. I think at the end of the season.
All right, so that's in then.
No, I'm not. in, out, shaking all about. You do the arteta.
Yeah, you turn around. And that's what it's all about. Oh, shame. Too many Tonys in the chat. We have to call him Rolfie then.
Blow the whistle. Neither team want to fucking win this game. Blow the whistle. Fucking disgraceful this is. Fucking you're at home, United. You're a disgrace. Not even trying to fucking win the game.
Fact. That is Claude. Fact. Do you know what, right? Do you know what I will say, yeah? I mean, if you look at this game, Claude, all right, do you not think, because I genuinely do think this, I think that over the last several years, the quality of the Premier League has really gone down, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's not much quality in this game, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like Premier League as a whole.
Yeah.
I just think it's nowhere near as good as what it was. Right, we've got some right good players over here. Don't get me wrong, but the quality, I don't know. I just don't. There's something in that. I think you know. Yeah, it's just nowhere near as high as it was. Diesel, how long do you think Arteta has left? Lose tomorrow? No,
fucking yellow card.
I think he'll stay, Liam. I think no matter how bad it gets, it's the board for me, mate. He needs to go now for me. I'd never have hired him in the first place. I don't rate him at all. But I think at the board, and I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. I just don't trust in this board, mate. It wouldn't surprise me if no matter what happens, he lasts here a season. I think if we're facing relegation, I think that's where they would be forced to act. But unless it got that bad, where we were literally right down there at the bottom, with no way of getting out, that's where I think the board would probably make a change. But as it is right now, I can't see it. I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay at least the end of the season. And that's purely down to the lack of ambition and direction from this board we got. Yeah.
Ooh.
Claude's doing that Arteta okey cokey thing. Alex Wilden, brilliant channel. This is brilliant. Claude, Diesel, and Terry make YouTube. Oh, Alex, stop it! You're making me blush. And Claude's getting emotional again. Stop doing it to us, Alex. No, thank you, mate. Really appreciate that, mate. And Alex is another one. He's been with us from what, day one, Claude, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Lovely bloke. Yeah, exactly, mate. Loyalty. I love that. Tony Rolfe. All our wide players are out tonight. Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, and Pulisic. Well. Yeah, but you won't struggle to fill their places, Tone. Let's be honest, with a squad like yours.
Oh.
Easy hander. Hope you're well, mate. I don't think it's just the Premier League. It's all across Europe. There isn't the general standard of quality there used to be. Yeah, do you know what? I agree with that. I do agree with that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the reason is, but the quality has gone down, in my opinion. Diesel, nobody will take this deadwood unless if he plays them to get them recognised. These players need to be in the shop window for someone to get out. But he's played them, mate. He's played them for years. You know, obviously not just Arteta, Wenger, Emery. These players have played it. God, if they've not been recognised yet, and they've been here God knows how many years, and Christ, they haven't been recognised already, mate. They never will be. We've got to face facts. You know, these players are going to leave for no money at all. No money, right? There's no sell-on fee with these guys. They're just going to go. They're going to walk out the club, and we won't get nothing. The only positive is obviously we'll recoup a lot more money on the wage bill. Other than that, as an upfront transfer fee, we're not getting anything, nothing. And for me, we've done this year in, year out now with a lot of these players, and that is criminal. No business I know, right, would operate that. Well, no big business would operate like that, right? Name me another top club who this happens to on a regular. I guarantee you guys in the chat can't name me one. Not one. On a regular who does this year in, year out. We do. It's wrong. Uh, 2 minute stoppage time. Don't bother. Dave, it's been rubbish, innit? Absolute rubbish. And to think I put City 3-1 for this.
Oh.
Although I got 3 points today, Claude, because I predicted Newcastle would be was it West Brom 2-1 or Fulham? Who did they play? West Brom, wasn't it?
Brom, yeah.
Yeah. I predicted 2-1. Got the old notification. Diesel, you have 3 points. Yeah, I was like, get in. Come on. So they just see that chance by what's his name? Rodrigo. That was a tame shot. Christ. They come.
Oh,
I don't know. It's rubbish.
Oh, you wanker. He's offside.
It's called character, Diesel. It's his life. It's his life is today. Oh, it's his life is today. PC culture and kids are too soft, especially men. Weak. They get medals for finishing last at school. That's why it's not as good. It's not as good. Warrior spirit has gone. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I remember even when what was it, Claude? Do you remember the old Champions League when it was obviously only the champions entered it? Right? Only if you won your league, you entered it. Now, obviously, you know, your prize for a top four finish.
Game over. Thank God for that.
It's done.
Don't know why bother. Why we bother watching this?
No, it's poor. That alone, Tone. Yeah, it's
shocking tactics, really, from Ollie. God, talk about desperate to keep your job. Jesus.
Claude and Diesel, do you think Liverpool will win the league this season?
Well, yeah, I've got it's either them, Chelsea, or a Spurs. I can't see this lot doing anything. They've got unless they can get Aguero fit. I think these lot are going to be struggling.
Yeah, I actually put Man City down as my tip. You know, I'm gonna stick with it because I do think at some point this season, normal action will be resumed. At the moment, it's just a crazy season. It's probably the craziest I think we've seen, Claude. At some point, I think it will settle. Look at John Stones and Harry Maguire having a laugh and a joke here. So this is what winds me up. Things like that. All right. Neither team has won, and it's a derby, Claude. It's a derby, right? It was a boring game. Neither team has won, and they're laughing and joking on the pitch. So I'm sorry. I would never ever get on board with that. Never. Ultimate disrespect. Do it in the tunnel. Excuse me. God knows, Tone. They need a freshen up in their squad, mate. I think they miss Aguero as well. I don't know. They need to reinvent themselves, maybe. I think people, a lot of clubs now know how. They now know how to play City. They know how to, you know, out tactic them, if you like. I think they need a change. You know, freshen it up. Introduce new tactics. I don't know. It could be any one of a number of things, mate.
Make your own.
Right.
Apologies. Claude was watching a bit of porn there. Apologies. We just got the music. Sounded like fake taxi. Oh, Claude. Claude, I think we need to apologise to the guys in the chat for this for that poor game. I'm so sorry.
It's awful, wasn't it?
One of the worst we've done, Claude, I think.
It's awful. I don't know why I bother making all that fuss about watching it, to be honest with you. Fucking rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
Exactly. DJ, come on. This is fun, not the derby. He's on about us, the watch along. Thank you, mate. Two, right. Save the chat for the tunnel, the mugs. No, I totally agree, mate. I can't stand that. Cannot stand that. It's these modern day players, mate. Do you know what, right? Before we wrap up, Claude, yeah, I'll just, some of these players, you know, of old, right?
Yeah.
Must look at these players of today and just, they must watch it and just be in utter disbelief at what's going on. You know, do you get what I mean? When you think these players could not lace their boots, right? And they're richer because there's like more money in the game now, right?
Mm.
They haven't got the hunger, the desire, the passion, and you know, they don't play for the badge. You know, when you look at the Stuart Pearces, the Terry Butchers, patch me up, broken arm, that's all right, just patch it, put it in a sling, I'm getting back out there. You know, those sort of, I mean, that's a thing of the past now.
I agree.
You know, it's unbelievable. But anyway.
Anyway, so I think we'll wrap this one up because there's one coming on later on at 9. So I have to clear the air. Diesel, final thoughts on the game?
Well, as a neutral, Claude, on paper, it looked like it was going to be a sexy game. What we got was absolute butters. It was a munter of a game. It was disgusting.
I think we began the show discussing who's better at Susan Boyle or what was it?
And Widdicombe.
Yeah, I think that's how the game went, I'm afraid.
That's a good analogy. I like that.
Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it there. Mind you, I'm one of the most ugliest bastards you could even fucking look
I'll
at.
behave, Claude. Cool.
Anyway, listen, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat. Really enjoyed it. I'm sorry about earlier on. It's just I had no TV. I don't know what's happened with my TV, so I've had to move and do a lot of moving about. And yes, so sorry about that earlier on. Diesel was a bit late, of course. He couldn't kick her out of bed quick enough, but that's life. That's what I've got to live on, you know.
Hey, Miss Widdicombe, can you hurry up and go home? I need to stream.
Actually, I can see a pair of knickers on the
Yeah, sounds.
on top of your curtains there. You must have threw them up there. Anyway.
Yeah, Anne Widdicombe's. That's hers. You told me she went commando. You lied to me, Claude. She does wear passion killers. And they're on the curtain.
Anyway. Listen, take care, everyone. Don't forget, if you're all boxing fans, Terry's back on 9 o'clock. Is it, Diesel?
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. He shall be on with a special guest, I believe.
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow morning with Kenny Ken. Is back in the building.
Kenny Ken. Finance.
11. Kenny Ken. Sunday morning. We'll look forward to the game. I got a feeling it's going to be even worse than this one.
Claude, look. They are. What do you mean, knickers on the curtain? They are the curtain. Look. Do you remember that road trip? What did you do? Kill a cheetah? Keep it in the circus. Go on.
Take care, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Wish you well.
Take care. Bye for now.
Love you all.